And but once you're on that campus, you're dependent upon what facilities we happen to have open.
Mm-hmm.
But with that development, we will have more faculty. I mean, I'm one of these people who likes to live as close to campus as possible,
right.
because I have to be on the campus
Right.
a great deal. Well, when you're dealing with 15, 20-minute commutes, and some of us an hour commute, I think at one point, Dr. Knight, before he moved to where he was commuting 3 or 4 hours to work. Were you?
I was an
Wow.
I was an academic. I mean, actually, that's an interesting thing that the point you're making, because I was in Accokeek, which is down in southern Prince George's County, and initially when I moved there wasn't a lot of development down there. And so,
A little rural, right?
yeah, it was sort of rural, and so, but it didn't take me an awful long time to get to Bowie. I mean, 35, 40 minutes. But over the years, they've been developing. All kinds of housing developments, have taken place in that area. So that whole Fort Washington, Accokeek area really became very congested. And so my commute that was, say, at 40 minutes at one time became an hour and a half, sometimes as much as 2 hours, depending on how that interchange that went across the Woodrow Wilson Bridge and the Beltway and so forth. However, that was in the morning, that would determine how long it took me to get to Bowie. And so I found several ways to get to Bowie by going through the country and so forth and so on, but it still was an ordeal just driving back and forth. And I think the thing that Dr. Newsom brings up is important for us, because we have to be on campus a lot of times in the evenings, as well as during the day. And it's very difficult, because a lot of times you have to go off campus to eat. You have to find some place to eat and then come back.
Basic things.
Yeah, just basic things.
Just
and
basic
so
things,
this initiative that he's talking about would certainly be welcome to all of us. I mean, because at least you'd have some place that you could relax a minute or two before you had to go back for a program in the evening or something like that. Because a lot of our activities are after 5 o'clock. And especially those activities that deal with fine and performing arts, because we have a lot of concerts, theater productions, and gallery openings, and all kinds of things that happen after 5. And so it's our responsibility to be there for these activities. So it's good to be close.
Yeah,
it really is good to be
having housing close, and also a positive thing for the students.
Sure.
Dr. Newsom was talking about his $20 bill, whereas a student just needed change for a $20 bill, and he wasn't able to get it. There's no facility there like a bank or a credit union, nothing of that in the area. Is that right?
Right.
Right. So that's a small thing, but it's necessary. So I'm so happy to see that this arts building coming up on campus, and I'd like to commend Dr. Burnham and the staff of Bowie in the last 10 years. They've really, really gone out, and they brought in staff people and the building facility, just like I talked about I call it the castle. That's the computer center. I always tell people, I've been touring there, I say, go to see that castle. Now, and Bowie is stepping up in degree performance, and to the fact that you can get a PhD now in computer science at Bowie. I remember when you couldn't do that. I remember when they went into the master's program. So out there, you really have a fine facility that the community should use. And working with Dr. Williams when he was at the Prince George Community College, they making it with the cost of education. I was thinking about was it $30,000, $40,000 a year sometimes? A student leaves college with a house note. He has to school. He got $100,000 or so many money. That they have to pay back. So having the facility like this located there, right in the gorgeous Prince George's in the town of Bowie, Maryland, is very positive. And like I said, that you all need to be commended for the work that you're doing out there. Bowie is my school. I feel that monetarily and politically, that the community needs to get behind the moves that Bowie State is bringing to Prince George's County. You have a parting word, Dr. Knight.
Well, what I would like to say is that, as Dr. Newsom has mentioned, is the fact that this new facility is there. It's going to be an icon on the campus. In fact, the building is unlike any building that we have. I mean, it's really going to be a jewel.
Where is it located, quickly?
It's located, actually, if you know a little bit about the campus, when you enter the campus, you actually turn right onto Jericho Park Road. That part of it is still there.
Well, that's with all the construction when you go to the football game.
Yeah, turn to the right.
I thought
go to what we call Loop Road.
Loop Road.
Which is the next intersection. Turn left, and the building sits right on your left there. Okay. But the front of the building is actually going to be where the circle of the campus is, you know, where all the administration and the library and so forth. Right. The front of the building
on
actually faces
the opposite side of the castle.
Yes, yeah, that's what on the opposite side of the castle, right?
Castle. Okay, yeah. Dr. Newman.
Well, I think the construction of this building provides an opportunity for us to expand our fundraising initiatives, and that's one thing that we were talking about. You jokingly offered $30 million and asked if we could name the building. We'll name anything you want if you give us $30 million.
But you said with the bus on there, right? Okay, I want to thank you all for being here, and anything that I can do when you have those programs in the building there, you know, let me know, and we'll bring some of the people here to help you promote them, okay?
Great.
Thank you.
Once again, congratulations. Okay, Ed Brown is going green. A lot of people don't understand, you know, when you say going green, we're talking about the nationally pure energy. And what's happening here is we have a number 1-888-674-112, in which you can really get information about going green. We talk about naturally pure energy is dedicated to providing affordable alternatives which help eliminate our country's dependence on foreign oil, contribute to it actually for a cleaner, healthy environment, and advocate the effects of a rising energy cost. So think green. I'll be going through this every show now, because we all want to think green. And another positive thing that's going on here on the Ed Brown Show, they have interns from the multimedia entertainment industry, and they want interns, minorities, and female students. Now, they have such companies at CNN, ESPN, and others, Fox, all want, and they're going to pay you as to be an intern. So make sure you call the number 202-639-8847. See you next time.